Welcome to Classic Car Cave. So this will be the last video for a while on this 1100 special. We've done as much as we can do without all the spare parts. But to speed up that, as it turns out, my wife needs to go and see a friend of hers, which unfortunately has Alzheimer's. It's her birthday in Munich, and she was going to go on the train, but I'll drive her down, and what I can then do is carry on to the UK, pick up the spare parts. So predominantly it's for the spare parts, but what's good about it is weirdly enough, it matches up with the NEC in Birmingham, the Classic Car Show. So I'll go to Munich on the Thursday, which I believe is the 9th. The 10th I'll drive to the UK to my sisters in London. On the 11th, Saturday morning, I'll get up early because obviously the M25, pain in the arse. I'll get up early in the morning, get straight to the NEC and be at the Classic Car Show. So if anybody would like to have a meet up there'll be loads of YouTube guys, I'm sure. YouTube guys I know and I don't know. But if you fancy a meet up, just give me a pat on the back or give me a nudge and we'll have a chat. So it'll be the Saturday. I probably won't stay there till after about 3 o'clock because then I have to drive up to Blackpool to collect a golf sign that a friend of mine, Martin Reed, bid for me in Bangers and Cash, the TV programme, or Matheson's and Son. It's a 59 inch by 59 inch. It's obviously been on a forecourt or up on a petrol station somewhere, and I'm going to put LED lighting in it, which I'll put a little picture of so you can see what I'm talking about. Should look really nice. So I want to pick that up at the same time, and some other spare parts for my own Mark III Mini, plus then go down to Jeremy's, stay at Jeremy's overnight on the Sunday, and then drive back to Munich on the Monday, pick my wife up. So as I say, if you're in the NEC on the Saturday and you want to say hello, please do. I'd be really happy to speak to you or talk to you or put a face to somebody who makes the comments or who knows the channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this bit of video. The next 3 days will be on the garage interior that we're rebuilding or making a spray booth. So I hope you follow us on it. I know it's not cars, but it's car related. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm going to take this head off while I've got the opportunity, and just before I make the order, because obviously we need a gasket, I want to make sure that the valves are okay, so I'll do a test. I've left the plugs in. What I'll do is I'll turn it on its back and put a fuel inside each chamber and just see where the leakage is. It might just be valve seats or the valve edging. It could even be a split or a cracked exhaust valve. More likely to be exhaust than inlet because that's where all the heat and the exhaust gases are going through. The inlet is cooler. Just a quick one on this for people who are not that familiar with engines. You'll often see people talk about putting these push rods into a cardboard and numbering them, and that is basically theoretically they mechanically do exactly the same thing. So the push rods are going down onto the buckets, the lift buckets from the camshaft, so they should all wear exactly the same. The reason I think people do it, and I do it myself, I think the reason is because on an older engine you tend to get a wear pattern, and if there's a slight change in from one rod to the other, there shouldn't be. I mean, they're manufactured in mass, so they should be theoretically all correct to tolerance. But I think that's the main reason people do it is they put them back in because the wear pattern on the ball of the rocker and also the lift cup will have a certain wear in it, and this is something that needs to be checked anyway, which I will do. The only problem, no, I won't on this one because it's the A+ style engine. With the older engines, you've got a chest, 2 chest covers, and you can actually pull the lifters out or pull the buckets out. Anyway, so I will do that. I'll take this off. Hang on, if I can get it off. I have to stand up and do this. And then the first thing I'll do is I'll look at these. They're normally good because they're just a ball and socket. They look okay. So yeah, as I said, the thing with these push rods is they will get wear on the bucket, on the socket and the base off the lifter itself. It's not a bad practice. It isn't a bad practice. It doesn't do any harm. It's a piece of cardboard and they're numbered and you're putting them back in the same place. So I'm going to see how this head goes. I'm going to take it off and I'll number these rods first. Alright, I've got it cracked, so I'll lift this off. There's one of the push rods is caught for some reason. It could, maybe the there we go. Maybe the gasket was caught against the gasket. So I've got it in there. That's crap. There's a seal, valve seal. Just back under it. There's a valve seal stuck. So, first time. And it was number. Yeah. Yeah, I see it there. There's a bit of, I think it's a valve leak. It needs a decoke anyway, as you can see. So obviously the inlet, the big ones, exhaust for the small ones. So as you can see, number 2 as suspected, it's already come out. This is just brake cleaner I've used. You can see number 3 is coming down as well, and 1 and 4 are better. 1 and 4 had the best compression, which is, matches up, and 1 and 3 were the worst. I think this was 115, 160, 150. I think this was about 130 and this was 115. So they need lapping in. So it'll be the valve angle and the valve itself. There'll just be the carbon build up underneath it, and they'll just need lapping in with a bit of rough and smooth, and that'll be good as gold. So check the pistons at TDC on all 4. The bores are absolutely perfect. There's not a lip, there's nothing on them. And in fact, on number 3, you can still see that they're all original. But I believe it's only done a very small mileage. I think, we don't know what is it, 40,000 something?
46.
46,000 miles. That's nothing for a Mini. It's nothing. Barely run in. So, just to finish up, this is Amir has taken out this floor here, so we're going to take out that front box section. We won't use the whole panel. He's managed to dolly out all the back, which saves us a lot of work, but unfortunately the cross member is badly damaged and there's some corrosion in it. Yeah. So we'll have to repair that, and we'll use probably 2/3, or not 2/3, probably just over half of the original, of the full floor pan. But you can't buy just that. You either have to buy a front floor pan or you have to buy the whole lot. So we'll buy the whole lot and cut it to size. Yeah, and but we can see this this box section, this oblong box section going, the strengthening part going down the side of the car. That goes right down. It's very well done. The preparation on it, or the finish on it, is shit. The welding seems reasonable, but the actual thing is solid. But it just wasn't prepared after it. It just wasn't painted or primed and nothing. Which is a shame, but there you go. Anyway, so we were going to put it on the jig, but Amir's did move it on it, but what he's done now is move it forward. So I'll just use the pit jack. Basically what we'll do is do what we can now. I've got an old cover. I'll put a cover over it, lift it in the air, put the track Mini underneath this one, bring my beige Mini in, the Cooper, because the weather's getting really shit now, and then we'll store them away until we've got parts. So, but as you can see inside, it's looking a lot better. So this stuff here, you can see, this is Brunox. This is this special stuff that we use. Yeah, it's really good. It's like a rust encapsulator, but he cleaned everything down first, and you can see the original body colour there. So we'll put that back in the original body colour. Toe board looks good. Inner wings are good now. It's just yeah, it's a matter of getting bits and pieces, and we'll do as much as we can, and then we'll have to leave it till we get bits for it. But it's coming on. So this is the panel that is removed. You can see that it's not. This is a new panel by the looks of it. But if you look the other side, somebody's stuck a patch on it here, and it's shit. And you can see in there where they've not even cleaned the panel. I mean, obviously it ripped it, but it's the bottom. You can see how large that panel is.
Maybe
open it up even more. You can see that back one is good though. Yeah. And one of the problems, guys, with putting two panels together is you trap rust. So you have to make sure you prime it or do something, you know, some weld through. We've got
anything.
Anything is better than nothing.
Yeah.
And you can see here, you can see we're just starting to put this plate in. So it's a double thickness. One is what, 3 mil, the other one
2 and 1 mil. 3 mil.
It's 3 mil in total.
Yeah.
So what he's going to do is put that new ledge in it there. You can see he's using that pipe there to make sure that the box is correct height. And then we'll take this front one out, and obviously this will be the new piece. So there we go, coming on.